The controversy around the Little Rock School District is far from over tonight, even though the board voted to give back local control. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ashley Katz.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Bob Clausen. Good to have you along. At first, the vote came as a relief since an earlier proposal by the board would have divided the district. That sparked protests by critics fearing that it would segregate schools, but many still left the meeting angry.
Hopefully there's a legal remedy. Hopefully there's a way to rein these folks in.
And that frustration coming from another vote to essentially end the teachers union by stripping it of its bargaining power.
A lot going on here. Susan Okori following this story. And these are two different issues, Susan, but a lot of people are more or less bundling them together.
Yeah, and that's creating a lot of confusion. A big part of this problem is that no one wants to get their hopes up. Many felt slighted by the vote to end the union to the point they're questioning the local control vote and wondering if the other shoe is going to drop.
It seemed like a sleight of hand that this was all, kind of calculated from the beginning.
For the second day in a row, Ryan Davis is back at the State Board of Education, not for a meeting, but to try and figure out what's going on with the Little Rock School District.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
He was one of dozens who sat and watched the board unanimously vote to give back local control.
Motion carries unanimously.
But that moment of relief is leaving more questions. The board called the vote a starting point and then hinted the state could still have a hand in the schools.
Does that mean that we won't have an empowered school board? We'll have an elected one, but it won't be empowered.
Adding to that concern was another vote to virtually end the teachers union.
A handshake and then a stab in the back at the same time.
The timing of these decisions have many asking what's going on. State Rep Tibby McCullough giving us her take on the phone.
Everything was done so quickly and without explanation. I think that there was a lot of confusion in the room and a lot of frustration.
She's one of many trying to find a way to bring back the union, arguing it's what's needed to hold on to teachers.
We all want what's best for the students, and we have to find a way to come together and to achieve that.
All part of a balance between politics and education.
The schools belong to all of us.
About 70% of teachers are members of the union. They're talking about meeting next week to figure out just where to go from here. Back to you.
Susan, thanks very much. Of course, we'll be following developments in the coming days and weeks. Follow us on air, also online at KARK.com for the very latest.